we know that Deadpool is going to be joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe because he's really the only character from the Fox X-Men movies, other than, of course, like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Patrick Stewart's Professor X, that really made an impact on fans and that people want to see continue on. But those two actors don't want to continue on as the character, and they ended their journey. But Ryan Reynolds is still up for playing Deadpool, and he is going to continue his journey as this character in the MCU. But it's been a while since we've really had an update on this movie and really how this character is going to play into the rest of the MCU. And, is it going to be rated R? Is it going to be PG-13? We don't really know. But now we do possibly have a little bit of information here from a very reliable source. So, as you may recall, Roger Wardell has broke a number of seemingly unbelievable stories through Twitter, but then they get confirmed like months or sometimes even years later. So he's very good. Roger Wardell has a lot of big scoops that seem pretty crazy, just like this one here, but they usually end up coming true. And this one, just like I said, another hard-to-believe scoop shared by Wardell, but this one is claiming to shed some light on Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool 3. So here's the exact tweet that he sent out. Deadpool kills Fox's Marvel Universe was one of the ideas pitched by Ryan Reynolds back in 2019. Michael Bay in talks to direct the movie. So yeah, like I said, this is definitely a hard one to believe, but there's a lot about this thing that makes a lot of sense. As for Michael Bay, I really don't know much about him, but it makes sense for him to be working on this project specifically because Ryan Reynolds worked with Michael Bay on Netflix film Six Underground, which was also written by Deadpool writers Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. So, that just works out there. They have connections to Michael Bay, and that could be why he would be directing this movie. But then as for this actual story of the movie, Deadpool kills Fox's Marvel Universe, this is really interesting. So this was one of the pitches that Ryan Reynolds gave to Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios back in his meeting from 2019, which we know he had. He's had multiple meetings with Marvel Studios talking about the future of his character, and this is one of the pitches that he gave for Deadpool 3. And it seems like it's kind of loosely based on the idea of one of the comics, which was called like Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe or something like that. But this would be Deadpool Kills Fox's Marvel Universe. And this would honestly just be great. This would make so much money if this actually becomes a thing. Because, first of all, story-wise, it would wrap up the whole Fox X-Men universe, bring it to a close, a lot better than X-Men Dark Phoenix did. And then you get some cameos from some of the Fox X-Men characters in there, because many of them had said they'd like to continue playing the character, so maybe they could just get these cameo roles in this movie to just finish off their character's story and, well, get killed by Deadpool. But it would be a great way to also explain why Deadpool is going to become a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and not any of the other Fox X-Men characters. Because that would definitely be something that would be, I think, confusing to casual fans that aren't like hardcore MCU Marvel fans like we are. So I feel like this would be a great way to explain it in a rather simple way, without getting too complicated, because then it's like you kill off all the Fox X-Men characters, that whole universe is gone, and now Deadpool is in the MCU. Now, I don't know if Deadpool's characters would follow him, like his characters from his movies from Deadpool 1 and 2, or maybe it would literally just be Deadpool going into the MCU, and then that's how we would get the New Mutants, like we would get like new versions of the X-Men characters and stuff, and then like we would get basically the same characters that were teaming up with Deadpool in his movies, but they would be new versions, I guess. So this definitely sounds like an interesting idea. And like I said, this would definitely make a lot of money at the box office. I mean, if the film is literally called Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, that you already know that's going to make a bunch of money. And Ryan Reynolds is the one that pitched this, so obviously he's up for the idea. And like I said, it would just work in such a good way of introducing Deadpool into the MCU without being too confusing. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? Like I said, I think it's a great idea, but what do you guys think? Let me know all your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.